the Meadowdale roster. Number 10, Adam Buch. Got it. Number 12, Eric Offield. Number 13, David Overcash. Number 17, Chris Caro. The assistant coaches, Craig Ralstad. The head coach is Ron Martin. Now, ladies and gentlemen, to honor America, would you please stand for our national anthem? The second baseman, number 16, Wiley Morgan. McCabe.
Mike.
Let's go, Mikey. Nice hit. Come on.
Okay. Randy, buddy.
Go, Randy.
Totals are correct. Final score. Meadowdale 6-5 over Linwood. Meadowdale plays on Thursday night, the championship game of the district tournament. They'll face the Monroe Bearcats, 6:30 p.m. That, again, is Thursday night here at Everett Memorial Stadium. Tonight's second game starts in about 30 minutes. The Cascade Bruins and the Oak Harbor Wildcats. John Roberts is the winning pitcher for the Meadowdale Chiefs. Losing pitcher for Linwood is Mike Sissalis.
We beat Linwood and Terra.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Once again, the final score, 6-5 Meadowdale. My second game between Cascade and Oak Harbor begins in about 30 minutes. Between games, be sure to visit Mom's Nutrition Kitchen to find us a tasty and nutritious snack bar fare featuring hot dogs, soft drinks, along with hot coffee and tea, and hot chocolate, and also hot apple cider. Also featured tonight, Eagle brand russet potato chips on sale.
John pitched a wonderful game.
Tonight's second game begins in about 30 minutes.
Yay! Oh, what a game. What a game. I can't take any more of this. Yeah.
Now tell me about your son, John.
Oh, that was a hell of a game.
Yes. Looks like a winning team to me, doesn't it?
Smile, you're on camera.
Watch. You want you run home? Go.
they know they won?
Smile! Smile, you're on camera! Oh, and I walk right in front of him. Smile! Looks like a winning team, like you're happy.
Congratulations. 11, Andy Webster. Batting third in center field, number 15, Randy Jorgensen. Batting cleanup at first base, number 20, Mike McCabe. Batting fifth, the catcher, number 6, Jeff Alstead. Batting sixth at third base, number 9, Devin Clout. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 12, Eric Guffield. Batting eighth at second base, number 1, Steve Hammond. Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 14, Tim Leseski. Starting pitcher for the Chiefs, number 4, Sean Tyndall. Now the rest of the Meadowdale Chiefs, number 10, Adam Butch. 13, David Overcash. Number 17, Chris Caro. Number 18, John Roberts. The assistant coach is Craig Rolstad. The head coach is Ron Martin. Now the starting lineup and batting order for the Monroe Bearcats. Leading off the pitcher, number 19, Mike Fierke. Batting second is shortstop, number 2, Adam Nelson. Batting third, the second baseman, number 11, Jason Olson. Batting cleanup at first base, number 20, Brent Andrews. Batting fifth and catching, number 16, Don Dye. Batting sixth in center field, number 9, Kevin Hoskins. Batting seventh, playing left field, number 17, Eric Rogers. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, number 5, Chris Vogt. Batting ninth, at third base, number 6, Chris Lockwood. The starting right fielder for Monroe, number 14, Bruce Metier. Now the rest of the Monroe Bearcat lineup. Number 13, Ian Shelbrack. Number 7, Matt Walzer. Number 8, Brandon Burchard. Number 12, John Benn. Number 10, Ron Boyce. Number 1, Greg McGuire. The assistant coaches are Dave Rose and Bruce Stapleton. The head coach is Greg Bemis.
Hey, here we go!
Come on, Jeff. You're down there. Drive the ball.
Anyways, Chris overturned.
Good eye.
Then Randy and Mike.
Go, Dev. Be patient, Dev. Be patient.
And then them.
Come on, Dev.
Third, fourth man out of the back.
Go, Dev.
I know. It's the first thing I saw when I sat down here. Deep clean.
Good job, Dev. Don't help him out now. It's gonna be a good one, Dev. Don't help him out.
Jack's at that.
You're down there.
Dad.
Good eye, good eye, good eye. Right now, guys. Don't help him, Sean. Don't help him. See if the kid can throw strikes. Drive him! Nice shot!
Take control, Jeff. Come on now. Saturday morning cartoon.
With his name, and I hope I got it right. Kane came out as a senior. This was his first and only year out for football. He was a wide receiver, did a nice job for us. Lance Hughes. Lance was kind of our jack of all trades. We moved him around every time he came in. On Monday, he'd say, "Where am I playing this week, Coach?" And we'd move him from tackle to guard to every other place, and he never complained, and that's the kind of kid he is, Lance Hughes. Mike Kendrick. Mike was our co-captain, out there jumping around. He had to take a little bit more burden on when we got another kid hurt, but Mike was a leader on the field for us and set the pace and did a nice job. Mike Kendrick. Well, this was a success story, and I said this at the football banquet. If somebody would have told me that Devin was going to come out and start for us and catch 27 passes or some such thing, I would have looked at the guy like he was from the moon or something, because Devin had not, he played as a sophomore, he got hurt, he didn't come out as a junior. He came out as a senior and was backing up what we thought was going to be an all wesco selectee at tight end. And then that boy got hurt, and all of a sudden there was Devin, and he did a heck of a job. He got everything we threw at him, and he ended up making second string all wesco. Devin Cloud. Eric Knowles, Eric here. We were going into the season. He's a big, strong kid. He was our other co-captain along with Mike Kendrick. And lo and behold, about, I guess, into the second quarter, I look around, and I don't see Knowles on the field. And I'm looking at him, saying to Coach Montgomery, where's Knowles? And he's back there holding his arm. And it was kind of that year for Eric to happen again and pick up basketball. But he's the kind of kid that I think he had the ability and the courage to overcome it. He was our scholar athlete from Meadowdale High School at the local banquet in Everett this fall, and he's a neat kid. Eric Knowles. Jason Lauder. Jason, another kid who came a long way, came out as a young guy. He wasn't real strong. He worked hard in the weight room, pushed himself up, and by the time he was a senior, he came out and contributed. Devin Clark. Excuse me, Jason Lauder. Jason Lauder. Well, they run around together. I always see them together. Well, they used to run around together in association. Chris Morgan. Chris is a wide receiver for us. He's a quick kid. He's on the track team. He came out and played wide receiver. Did a good job, Chris Morgan. And I think I got everybody. Is there anybody that I missed?
And quite often, the two young men would be out in front of my office just fighting tooth and nail against each other, knocking each other down, hitting each other in the face, and the next thing I see is one of the parents drives by in their car, and these two young men who had just been at odds with each other 15 seconds ago very happily would get in the back seat of the car, and off they would go. Used to throw rocks at my window and get my attention now and then. Changed a lot since freshman. Not really.
One of the things that we were able to get started in the baseball season that we've had trouble getting started with when some of our other sports program was the regular utilization of the weight room. They probably weren't too excited about it at the beginning because they left it 3 days a week. Monday morning at 5:30, Wednesday after practice or Thursday after practice, depending upon whether we had a game, and Saturday after practice. And it really benefited them, as would be good if their athletes are in the school end up having the same level of dedication that these young men exhibited this year. Reg Evans mentioned that he would like the athletes to stand and remain standing. That goes for all the sports. So when your name is called for whatever sport you're in, we would like you to remain standing until everyone has been recognized. First, Jeff Alstead, senior catcher and was co-captain. Steve Hammond, second base. Steve Hammond was a real surprise. Steve Hammond came out and had a fantastic year. I've not done the final statistics, but he ended up hitting around 400. Devin Cloud, once again, as Coach Minu mentioned, he was a surprise also. He came out and did a fantastic job for us. Worked hard. David Overcash. Dave Overcash also played second base and made
guess what he ordered? Crimson and gray. They came to the school, he tried to get the colors changed, and that's why Terrace High School has crimson and gray colors. I really think that's one of the greatest stories I've ever heard. Cougars are just absolutely magnificent people in their support of the school, and I just thought that was outstanding.
I have to admit that Cougars are also very inventive.
The basketball season this year was an interesting one also. In 38 years of playing and coaching, I was just trying to count those up. I don't think I've had such a strange year, either as a player or as a coach. We started off with a group of guys we felt could do a pretty fair job in the league, and we really ended up doing a fair job. But we lost a player early, Eric Knowles. Would you stand, please? Since we lost Eric early, we'll introduce him first. Eric broke his arm in football, as you know, and he also broke his arm right before the basketball season, so we lost him, and that really hurt us inside. But we had some fellas come through that did an excellent job for us, that filled in somewhat for Eric. Pat Wood, who was a first-year varsity letterman, did an outstanding job filling in the post. He was the smallest post in the league, but he did a heck of a job for us, rebounded, and Pat was our captain, and was also voted most inspirational and was all wesco honorable mention. Another player that helped fill this spot vacated by Eric was Mike Purnell. Mike's a 3-year letterman. He was voted most valuable player by his teammates and also all wesco honorable mention. Another player that was a 2-year letterman that filled in when we needed help and also played a role in quite a few games, Clint Harris. Clint was a winner of a coach's award for his hustle and his help in all kinds of areas from the guard position to inside. Another player that received a first-year varsity letter was Devin Clout. Devin, again, had quite a year in basketball, and it's a tough game to play in front of a crowd, make the adjustments, and Devin did a very nice job. And the last player I introduced is also a 3rd-year letterman who played for us as a sophomore some, and then a great deal more as a junior and a senior, John Roberts. John was a winner of a coach's award. I'd like to thank these guys, some of them, John, Mike, Eric, all were members of the championship team, wesco team, when they were sophomores. They have seen what it's like to win a title, and they've also seen what it's like to struggle with injuries and so on. I'd like to tell them, and the other players too, that I was proud of them as sophomores, but for what they went through this year and how they held up and competed, we played 3 of the top 10 teams in the state. We played them all within 2 or 3-point games. To tell you the truth, I'm more proud of them now as seniors than I was when they were part of the championship team as sophomores. So fellas, I enjoyed it. Thanks a lot.
Maybe when I retire I'll write a book, and certainly there'll be a chapter or 2, and we certainly won't forget the hall pass keeper either. Now to some serious business, the male and female athlete of the year. Always is a great pleasure to be able to honor people who have done an outstanding job here at Meadowdale High School. Unfortunately, we can't all be male and female athlete of the year, so by some circumstance, we, the coaches at Meadowdale High School,